Hello there, my amazing beans. So, it's been quite a while since I've last made any form of video on YouTube. I keep accidentally taking like week-long breaks, so I'm really sorry about that. And it's especially been a while since I've done any gacha videos. I'm not entirely transforming into a gacha channel, however, I feel like the more chilled out content is better for me at the moment. Especially content where I can just use my voice and where I don't really need my computer to do anything, since firstly making GFX is going to be a little bit harder for me since I have got a laptop now rather than a computer, since my computer was quite broken and I've now got a laptop. It's a very good laptop and I shouldn't have problems like rendering GFX or anything, but it might just be a little bit more difficult for me to get used to using a mouse pad and everything like that. And also just because recently I've been feeling quite demotivated for Roblox and GFX, there's not really much that I've been looking forward to in the Roblox community or in the GFX community, and I just really enjoy doing more laid back content that I can just film whenever I like on my phone, and I can also film it wherever I like, so I don't need to have my laptop with me in order to be able to record a video. And yeah, I just feel like these sorts of videos are a lot better, plus they're a lot less complex to set up. Like on my laptop, even though a microphone isn't required, I still like to use a microphone since it's high quality audio, but on my phone the audio is relatively good anyway, so I don't particularly need that extra hassle and that extra setup. So yeah, I'll be doing more stuff like gacha, I'll maybe be doing like study with me videos, I'll be doing bullet journal videos, I'll be doing videos where I do writing tips, whether that's script writing or just normal writing, and I'll just overall be doing a lot more chilled out, more aesthetic type content rather than the old Roblox content that I've been doing before, because I'm just really bored of that stuff, to be honest. So now to get onto the actual video, today I'll be teaching you how I make eyes in Gacha Club. There are millions and millions of different ways to make eyes in Gacha, so feel free obviously to not use this method. This is just the way that I currently like to make eyes, and I'm hoping that some of you will find that helpful. So straight into the tutorial now. First you're going to find a skin color that you like. I'm going to be going with this one. And also feel free to make the face now as well. Except don't use any accessories for the face at the moment, and I'll show you why in a second. Next, I'm just going to pick out any eyes. It doesn't matter which eyes you pick. Try to make them ones that you can actually like. Don't make them this sort of eye or anything like that. And also try not to make them that sort of eye either. Make it an eye that makes it very clear to be able to see what's on the inside of the eye. And of course make any adjustments to the eye if needed. Then pick out any colour for the eye. I'm going to go with this kind of dull red colour. Then I'm going to pick the smallest pupil, which is pupil number 1. You can also go with any other pupil if you want to. But this is just the one that I find this works nicer on. Then I'm going to change the colour of the pupil to be one shade lighter than the shade I picked. If the shade you picked for the eyes is already the lighter shade, then go with either white or just any other colour that matches. Then I'm going to go to adjust on the pupil, and I am going to adjust the pupil so that firstly the X scale is bigger than the Y scale, and so that secondly it's very close to the bottom of the eye. Also, another thing, you may or may not find it easier to turn off the eye highlights for this part. It's okay if you want to keep them on. I'm going to turn them off since I just feel like it's getting in the way a bit of being able to see this, but as you can see at the bottom there, you can see that the pupils at the bottom. Then I'm going to go to accessories, and on face accessory top I'm going to go to page 3 and click this one at the bottom. Then for this one I'm either going to go with the same colour, which I don't really recommend, but if you want to, go for it, or I'm going to go with white, or I'm going to go with another colour that's similar and then go to the lightest shade of that colour. And then I'm going to go to the shadowed area of the eye, or like as close as I can get, and I'm going to adjust that part. So that it fits a bit better. Then the final thing I like to do is I'm going to go to face accessory middle. Again, I'm going to go to page 3 and I'm going to go to the one directly next to the one that we just used. And then I'm going to pick out a shade of red. It can be any shade of red. For darker skin tones, I recommend these ones down here. And for lighter skin tones, I recommend these ones down here. And for skin tones in between, go with these ones. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it to put it directly under the eyes, so you can see a little bit of those, like, I don't really know what to call them, but those like spike sort of things, but you can't see too much. Anyway, that's how I make eyes on Gacha Club. I hope you found this tutorial helpful if you've been looking for a new way to create eyes. And I hope that you're fine with me changing up my content slightly to be a bit more like this, a bit more chilled out. And thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.